Hi everyone, I'm Jeff Teague. I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm hanging out on my back porch. It's a beautiful morning. It's a great day for football. If you want to know why I'm wearing a Cleveland Browns jersey, feel free to stick around at the end of the video and I'll explain that because most people know I'm a Lions fan. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about RAV4 2022, RAV4 Hybrid 2022. Okay, so this is interesting because one of the main sources of comments and questions from people is from my email. The other one is from Toyota Jeff reviews, comments that people leave. And believe me, it's a big topic on everyone's mind. They want to know what's coming for 2022 RAV4. This is where it gets a little bit tricky because Toyota has not released really any information at all about 2022 RAV4 in the United States. Now, we know information in other countries. This is why I can bring you some of this information now. For example, in other countries, you may be seeing a new trim level, the Adventure Hybrid. That would be really cool, right? Because it takes the off-road capabilities and it mixes it with some pretty incredible gas mileage, right? Well, I do know one thing about 2022 RAV4 and RAV4 Hybrid is a new color, a familiar old color. Cavalry Blue is coming to RAV4 for 2022. Cavalry Blue is fascinating to me because I wrote a Torque News story, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or so, where I ranked my favorite TRD Pro color, starting with 2015 all the way to current, right before the Limes came out and the Solar Octane for Tundra. And I ranked on my list, Cavalry Blue is my favorite TRD Pro color. That's kind of changed a little bit because I really like that Lunar Rock now. But anyway, Cavalry Blue, wow, that's exciting. It's also going to be on 2022 Camry TRD, so that's something to look forward to as well. So here's the deal, Cavalry Blue. It's not going to be on every trim level, sort of like Blue Flame is not on every trim level. You really see it mostly on something like the RAV4 LE. But Cavalry Blue, it will be on the RAV4 TRD Off-Road. Here's the cool one. It's going to be on RAV4 XSE Hybrid. And to my knowledge, there'll be 4 colors for RAV4 XSE Hybrid. You're going to see Blizzard Pearl. You're going to see, let me think about this. You're going to see Silver Sky Metallic. You're going to see Magnetic Gray Metallic. And then you're going to see Cavalry Blue. I do not believe that Blueprint will be part of that 4-color choice palette selection. But speaking of colors, what will we have? It's going to be a familiar assortment, sort of like Batman always has the same villains. Like you always know it's going to be Joker, Riddler, Penguin, Catwoman, maybe a couple trendy villains thrown in there, right? So there's going to be Super White, there's going to be Blizzard Pearl, there'll be Silver Sky, Magnetic Gray, Midnight Black. There's 5 right there, right? Then let me think about this. We got Ruby Flare Pearl. We've got a couple blues. We've got Blue Flame. Blueprint will still be there. Lunar Rock will be there. And then Cavalry Blue. So most of those colors you're familiar with either on RAV4 or other popular Toyota models. So what do you think of Cavalry Blue here? Do you like it on Camry TRD? What are you thinking about updates for RAV4 2022? I wrote in my Torque News story, I do not feel it will be completely redesigned. I know it won't be completely redesigned because I have information on that. But 3 years is too soon to completely alter the body style, right? Because it came out in 2019. So 2019, 20, 21. Even with 22, it's still too new. All right? Now what's going to happen? Well, we've seen in other countries, and thanks to one of my favorite channels, Toyota World, they told some options and features and changes that were coming to 2022 RAV4 and RAV4 Hybrid for Canada. I wish the US was so forthcoming with this type of information. We don't have it yet. We're left to wonder. So what's the deal with that? What's the deal with that? It's gold, Jerry, gold. Well, thanks for watching. If you want to hear about Cleveland Browns, you're more than welcome to stick around. Leave a comment in the comment section with what your favorite football team is. If you're following football, it can be college, it can be pro, whatever you want. So here's what we're talking about here. Cleveland Browns. I grew up in Detroit area, not in Detroit, about an hour away. But anyway, I grew up a Lions fan and a Tigers fan and a Pistons and a Red Wings fan. And I lived there for 30 some years. So you can't take the Lion out of this guy. I'll always be Lions fan. However, it's decades and decades and decades of futility. They've been bad for so long that I decided to pick up an AFC team, and I thought about it. Which one pulled at my emotions? Which one am I rooting for? Clearly, I root for the underdogs, right? A Lions fan. But Cleveland Browns, a few years ago, they started really changing the culture and the things. They have a really tough defense. Myles Garrett is in there. They've got Clowney in there now. They've got Denzel Ward. They've got a really strong defense, and it holds people down, which is nice. But the offense is what pulled me in because I'm a Georgia fan also. My brother-in-law went to Georgia, so I love Nick Chubb. He's a beast, a workhorse, a monster. Now with tandeming with Kareem Hunt, they are a killer combination. To me, the best running back duo in the whole NFL. And they got a great offensive line. And then Baker Mayfield, I'm still waiting to see where he develops, where's his ceiling. But for right now, I feel like they've got a winning combination, and clearly they've shown it in the last year. Clearly last year when they beat the Steelers in the playoffs, they destroyed them, right? That's really cool. So I feel like I'm not just jumping on the bandwagon. I've got solid reasons for choosing them. I'm also a San Diego Chargers fan. No, wait, Los Angeles Chargers fan. It'll always be San Diego Chargers to me because I love Justin Herbert. I love what he's done. Set a record for 300-yard games last year, and this year taken off. Got my wife 50 fantasy points last week, so she won her match because of him alone. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, let me know what your favorite football teams are. It's Sunday. Now, I know you might be not watching this on Sunday, but if it's Monday, well, Monday Night Football. Let's talk football. Anyway, thanks guys so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week coming up. If you want to follow Toyota Jeff Reviews, I would love it. I think I'm like maybe less than 1,300 people away from 100K subscribers. Thank you guys so much. This is tremendous. I never expected I'd be at this level. Makes me happy, makes me proud. But anyway, so if you know somebody or you have a separate Google account and you want to just click over to that account, click subscribe, that would be a big help to me. Or if you know somebody in your family and friends who wants to subscribe or you want them to subscribe, tell them about it. Let's see if we can get it to 100K before the end of October. My estimation says by October 29th. Let's see what we can do. Thanks, guys, so much. I really appreciate you all. I'll be on Instagram at ToyotaJeff1, and then my sister channel is AutoJeff Reviews. I've got about 2,200 subscribers there. It just started 3 months ago. Really proud of it. So you can also follow on Instagram at AutoJeff Reviews. Thanks, everybody, so much. Peace.